Good day guys, how's it going? Hope everyone's well. Just thought I'd start to make a bit of an intro to my video, a series of videos I'm going to make when I head off to Ukraine. Yeah, I'm finally heading off this time. You know, the back put off the trip last time with the injury to the back. It's still not 100%, you know, in all honesty. But I've got to get there. I've got to get this out of the way, not only out of my system, but because I've been helping since February with money and aid and, you know, what I can with people over there, and either directly to people or other people have been over there doing it for me, sending it to them. They've been helping out, make sure it gets to the right place. But my mate over there, Max, you know, excellent bloke. He's been helping, and you know, he came up with the idea of starting to help the guys that were convalescing and recovering in hospital. So the Ukrainian military guys that had been injured. And I thought, wow, brilliant idea. So, you know, sent money. He bought a range of stuff, gave to the guys in hospital. It was a big hit. And then I saw a video online with some guys who were fighting around near Sumy. And this is one of the territorial units. So the territorial guys, they don't get the same amount of support. You know, they get you know, they buy a lot of their own equipment. They got to equip themselves, but they're still under the command of the army, so they still got to fight and do what the army tells them. So I thought these guys were just real heroes, great stories. Reached out to Max. Max reached out to his mate who's a journalist over there, found the unit, got in touch. You know, and they said one of the biggest things they needed at the time was diesel for their cars and that, because they're constantly running out of fuel. So I sent them some money, which we gave to buy diesel, plus a few bits and pieces. But yeah, now it's coming up to winter. We thought, okay man, let's see if we can equip them with some gear and that. You know, it's a unit of about 20, so about a section and a half, or you know, just under platoon size. But yeah, they've done a good job. So anyway, cut long story short, this is part of the stuff I've got to load up. I'm heading there next Tuesday. I won't give the exact day and date. I just said Tuesday, but yeah, it could be any Tuesday. But heading off there. By the time you see this, I'll probably already be there or close. So yeah, look, one of the things we did buy were, got one here. These I did get with the jackets. Right, so these are waterproof and windproof outer jackets, so they go over whatever they have. It'll really help to multiply the warmth and keep them warm. There's nothing worse than wind going through what you've got and just getting to the skin. So this will keep the wind off. It'll keep them dry. So got 20 of those. What else have we got in? I've got medicines and things and coming in other boxes and stuff. These are waterproof socks. So they're almost like neoprene divers socks, but you know, they'll keep again, being actually in the trenches. You know, they have dug trenches and they're living in the trenches, and so this will keep their feet. Nothing worse than wet feet in winter. So got those. There's a heap of other stuff in there. Look, you know, the nasty side of war, unfortunately, is people die. And a lot of the time they die from bleeding and massive trauma and blood loss. So, you know, the best way to stop those. So I've got a whole box of tourniquets here, which I hand out. Yeah, and these can be applied quickly, the new style tourniquets, you know, just apply yourself and twist and lock off. So yeah, so I'll be loading all this up on next week, and then heading off. Lucian's, my mate's going to help with the drive, just to give my back a bit of a rest. He'll help with the drive up to Iasi, right on the northern, sort of northeastern border with Moldova. And instead of going direct into Ukraine up north, I'm going to go through Moldova. So he'll get off at Iasi, catch the train back to Bucharest, and I'll drive from there through Moldova, stop on the border in a little town called Sarat, and overnight there. And yeah, the following day, do the 6 or 7 hour drive. Probably be about 8 when we get there, but yeah, straight through to Kyiv. And we'll take it from there, yeah. Spend about a week there, meet up with Max, deliver this stuff to the guys in the unit. Plus we're going to buy a whole heap of food and go and do a couple of aid runs to a few villages, hand out some food and things as well. Alright guys, that's the intro. That's some of the kit that we're going to deliver. And yeah, should be a good trip, be an interesting trip. It's going to be wet, muddy, snow's already falling over there in Ukraine, it's freezing. So I just got to take it easy, be careful, and yeah, get there and back in one piece. Alright. So yeah, we've got all the supplies and things in there for the army guys. So we've got the tents, sleeping bags, warm weather jackets and socks and things that I bought. And we're going to obviously get some food and things in there as well and deliver some food aid. But yeah, car's pretty full. And yeah, about to hit the road, so we'll keep you updated. Alright guys, welcome to a foggy Romanian nearly winter morning. What's the date today? It's the 22nd. So we're on the road again, first time in a while. So yeah, Lucian and I are heading towards the border with Moldova and then into Ukraine. So it was just going to be me with Lucian heading up the border to Ukraine, helping me drive up there. So my back's still a bit, yeah, it's not 100%, but yeah, he decided this morning he's going to come to Ukraine as well, which is awesome. So as long as we get you back in one piece, mate, and you don't die, you'll be okay. Yeah. Alright. Oh, fuck me. Just as we said, fucking as long as we don't die in one piece, mate, we nearly bounced off the road. Lucky. That's where the suspension comes in handy. It was maximum, but
it was too bad.
It's just the sides of these roads, guys. They're really compressed. They're full of lumps, and yeah, if you've got a car coming the other way. But yeah, it's a really foggy morning today. You can see it's 5 degrees. Don't know if that'll come up because of the frequency, but 5 degrees. We've got about 5 hours and 11 minutes, 330 k's to Iasi, up on the border. So yeah, we'll overnight in Iasi tonight, and drive into Moldova tomorrow morning. A couple of hours to get through Moldova, and then we'll be into Ukraine, and that's where it'll start to get interesting. So we've got the car loaded up with supplies for guys in the army unit. We'll do some more shopping in Ukraine to hand out some food aid, meet up with my mate Max and a friend of his, Dimitro. And yeah, the four of us will then start heading east, southeast, down to where the conflict has been, and hand out what we can, help with what we can, film a bit, hopefully do some good interviews with a few people. And then yeah, get back safely to Romania. And for me, guys, that'll be it for me. It'll be out of my system then. I've been helping since February, but it's not the same when you're not there and you haven't experienced it on the ground. So I just want to get there, be able to hand the aid to the people in person, just so that they understand they're not alone. The rest of the world is still supporting them. Alright guys, I won't film too much in the Romanian side because we've done a lot of travels here before. It's just nice nice to be out recording again. It's been a while with some original footage because of the back, but yeah, awesome. So sign off here and probably start recording again once we get about 100 k's or so from Iasi, because that's area that I haven't really been around except for train. Alright guys, catch up again later. Hey guys, welcome back on the journey to Ukraine. Just to give you a bit of an update, yeah, Ramnicu Sarat is where we're entering now, and from here, this is dry river, yeah. There's a bit of water now. There's actually more water now than before. So yeah guys, just a quick update. Like I said, won't film a hell of a lot in the Romanian side because we've been through sort of these areas before, but just to show you, we've now got 3 hours and 44 minutes, 273 k's until we get to Iasi, and there's now 10 degrees outside. So yeah, we just stopped at a service station, got a sandwich, got a little bit of, got something to drink, got a coffee, had Costa coffee, which is good on the machines. And yeah. So I film a little bit through here. I mean, some people still like seeing the towns as we come through them in Romania. Especially when we've got a truck in front again. I want to make as much content as I can in the next few days and just upload them as regular, slightly shorter videos, so get a lot of content out there. So if you're watching for the first time, please share the videos around, like, subscribe. We're about to we're about 8,500 subscribers now, so it'd be good to hit 10,000 before Christmas. So hey guys, another little update along the way. Haven't gone that much further since the last one, but just thought I'd pull the camera out because yeah, it's starting to get very grey again, but a different type of grey now. This is almost feeling like snow clouds and snow weather. I bet this guy's on his phone. So yeah, it just got very grey. It's back down to 5 degrees. It's not that cold, but it's still cool. Mate, go and beep at this guy or something bloody. Taxi, I didn't realise it was a taxi. Okay, I'll put the camera away again now because just as we start talking about grey and snow clouds, it's starting to get blue sky and looking sunny again.
After this cloud again.
Yeah. but I think Lucian's right. We'll probably maybe get some snow somewhere between here and Iasi, because it does get colder up here. Alright, sign off again guys until the next update.